Welcome everyone, Michael Cook here, series creator and voice of Chucky and Chucky Chicken cartoons. Welcoming you to my second channel, my daily vlog channel. Cock-a-doodle-doo, it's the way of the woo, it's the Daily Cluck. As the time of this particular vlog's recording, it is 6:08 on January 5th, 2026. Happy Monday, everybody. I hope you made it. I hope you had a great day. This is going to be one of those sit-down vlogs. For those of you who may or may not know, if this is your first one or first time tuning in, first of all, thank you. Welcome to the channel. I hope you enjoy yourself. But along with the periodic adventures that I go on, I also like to take one-on-one moments, particularly on harder days or like days where nothing really too exciting happened. I just wanted to take a little bit of time, chat with y'all for a little bit, and just say hello. Please excuse any bright lights that you may see in my rear view mirror, as well as if anything flashes in front of me. I am in a parking lot for the time being, just kind of relaxing, trying to get my head on straight. Today was a bit of a doozy. As many of you know, if you saw yesterday's vlog, I am working on trying to clean out those boxes in the basement, get stuff packed for my move. Lots of really cool stuff happening, all that jazz. And today, that didn't happen. My cousins RJ and Hayden have spread out all the Christmas stuff, along with my Uncle Mike, all over the basement and at Grandma's. So they're going through and separating everything, and I didn't want to get in the way with my bigger mess. And so thankfully, I was able to get a doctor's appointment because I've been trying really hard to lose some weight. And finally, it came through, so I got my consultations today. Had to go up to the city in order to get that done, and it went up pretty well. So, funny thing happened on the way to the doctor's appointment, though. As I'm driving, there's a gas station, a gas can, a big red plastic gas can in the middle of the road. Somebody obviously abandoned or fell out of a car, and nobody bothered to pick it up. Just in the middle of the lane. So as people are, scooting around it and trying to avoid hitting it, the guy behind me ends up picking it up right in his front. So, of course, he just continues to drive with it for about 100, 200 feet. And at this point, I'm panicking because if you know the laws of physics and you know what happens when you rub plastic on gravel for extended periods of time, but not only that, you also know the damage that can do to the bottom of your car, as well as what happens when heat and gasoline come together, combustion, explosion. So that could potentially be a really bad thing. But thankfully, we get to a red light. I get out of the car. I approach the driver and I say, "Excuse me, sir, hope you don't mind. You got a gas can in the front. Can I remove it for you?" And he says, "Yeah, sure, go for it." So I crawl down, I pull it out, and I have it with me. I say, "Do you want it?" He says, "No, good, I'm good." So I'm carrying this thing around. Finally find a dumpster, toss it in the dumpster, and then continue on my merry way. It was about a 2-3 minute diversion at most, but still, I feel like I saved that guy's life, as well as everyone else driving on the road that day, because he ended up following me for a pretty long time after that. So I'm kind of glad that I pulled that out, because who knows what could have happened if he had just left it there, right? And I think that's what a lot of people do. They just leave the gas tank, they leave their gas cans wedged in the front of their car, just grinding against the road, getting worse and worse and worse. And what they don't realize is that if they're not careful and they don't get it out quick enough, there is a chance that not only are you going to do some massive damage to your car, but you could potentially blow it up if you don't get rid of the thing that's lodged there. Sage advice, just putting that there. But anyway, my consultation went really well, and they're looking on getting me onto a GLP-1, and that's very exciting. I'm not going to talk too much about that right now, but I am very, very excited for the future. Let's just put it that way. So lots of stuff also happening creatively for me this week. We're getting back into production on all of the stuff. Chucky Chicken. I'm working on a couple of projects with a few friends. I'm working actually right now with a production company called Honey and Hemlock that got their start right here in Illinois. And now the young gal that is in charge of Honey and Hemlock lives in LA. I had the honor of spending some time with her this past year when I was out there in October. And she's actually the one helping me try and land a job at Universal Studios, which is always a good thing. And I'm always thankful for that. So I'm helping her with a couple of projects that we're doing. And then I got another thing, teaming up with my old pal, Pete Casey. And first time we were ever working together on a project after 20 years of knowing each other. So, you know, better late than never, I always say. And it's a lot of things are starting to kind of pick up. And I'm feeling really good about the way things are going. So, yeah, that's pretty much what happened today. I dropped off food for Grandma. She got her hair done, so she's looking fine. I've actually had a couple of people ask if Grandma's going to be making an appearance on this particular vlog series. Yes, she will. I'm still working out how the heck I'm going to do that, because I know she was not going to want to be on camera whatsoever just because of her personality and who she is. But I will figure it out. If you guys want to see Grandma on the vlog, let me know in the comments down below. And make sure that you leave a comment, right? I know that we do the premieres. I try and make sure that I hit the premiere button when I upload these videos. And then a lot of people are flooding the chats, which is great. And I love the fact that you flood the chats. It makes me feel real good. But also make sure that you leave a comment under the video as well, because that's where I see it. And that's where, you know, YouTube also sees it as well. It's because there is a science to it. And in order to make sure that the algorithm sees this video and goes, ooh, people are liking it, let's spread it around to other people. You know, you got to hit the like button. You got to leave a comment. And you got to subscribe and hit the bell and hit all. So if you want to see more of that, that's all you got to do. So, and look at that. I got the YouTube-y stuff done right off the bat, which is great. So, but yeah, I'm just kind of relaxing a little bit. You know, it's always good to let the mind unwind. I had my dinner today. I got some Panera bread. I know this is probably one of the most boring vlogs, but, you know, some days are just going to be like that. And again, this is more of a journal for me than it is a entertaining vlog. I'm thankful that I can entertain you guys. I'm thankful that you're here as a part of my life and checking out what I do. It's not easy putting yourself out to the internet for people. But, you know, I'm really glad to be here. And I'm glad that I can, you know, be a voice for people, or just be a constant presence for anybody who needs it, you know. And not only that, but I am doing this, of course, in honor of the remembrance of the late, great Adam the Woo. And I know that there were a couple of vlogs sometimes where he just was like, heck it, we're just going to talk. We're just going to chat. So, also, let me know in the comments down below if you have gone and checked out any of the older channels that I've been a part of. For example, I've linked Hodgepodge Tonight, I've linked Valley Studios, and of course the Chucky Chicken channel, which has continued to blow up, where I think at like 6,200 followers now, and we were at 55 just a couple days ago, which is insane. I don't know where all you people are coming from, but thank you. I love you all so much. Let's give this channel a little bit of love too, right? So, if I were to, I'm going to pose this question on here. I'm kind of curious. If I were to bring back an older project that I had worked on before, whether it be Ram TV, which was our nerd culture news show, Hodgepodge Tonight, which was our comic variety show, We're obviously still working on Chucky Chicken, but if there's any other thing that you would like to see on this channel, would you like to see speed draws? Would you like to see, other videos? I've thought about maybe doing kind of conversation or video essays on some of my favorite animated shorts and films, because I am an animator and I do enjoy the artistry of animation. I do enjoy, the production and the history of a lot of those films. And I do have quite the wealth of knowledge. Maybe there's a way that I could expand that to you guys if you would like to see. And also, by the way, make sure you go check out the Merrie History of Looney Tunes. It is an amazing, I believe, 9-part series that goes in depth about the history from the very beginning to modern day on the Looney Tunes franchise. And it starts with, Hugh Harmon and Rudolph Ising and Leon Schlesinger and all, characters like Bosco and Honey and Foxy and Roxy. And then it goes into the creation of characters like Porky Pig and Daffy Duck and Elmer Fudd and Bugs Bunny, and just the different directors like Chuck Jones and Bob McKimson, Bob Clampett, Friz Freeling. And then it goes into the Warner 7, the 7 Arts days. It goes so in depth. And then they just recently put out a 3.5-hour finale video that went from the 1960s and the 70s all the way through modern day, talking about everything from Space Jam, the Looney Tunes show, Coyote versus Acme, Tiny Toons, Animaniacs. My good buddy Tom Ruger is mentioned in that series as well, which is pretty cool. And it just inspired me even more to continue to make cartoons like that. So go check it out. It's really cool. I highly recommend it. I'm going to leave a link to the playlist in the bottom here, so you can go check that out and learn a little bit about the Looney Tunes, because they need all the love that they can get. It's an incredibly well done documentary series, and if you love animation, learn the history. So if this video looks a little weird at the end, bear with me, because I ran out of memory on my phone, had to go delete some stuff and clear some app data, and now we're back. So we're back just for me to say, go check out the documentary. But anyhow, I hope you guys had a great Monday. Tomorrow is going to be another beautiful day, I can tell. Thank you again for all that you guys do on this channel. Again, let me know what you guys would like to see. I'm very curious to hear. If you haven't done so already, go subscribe to all the stuff that I told you about down on the link in the description, and hit the subscribe button here as well. I did all that YouTube-y stuff. So I'm going to hit the road for now. I got some stuff I want to do this evening, and then make my way back to the home front to take care of Grams. So with all that being said, thank you so much. I hope you guys had a spectacular day. And remember, keep adventuring. We'll see you soon.